Hello there! Back in Dark Age of Camelot on my Thane. Gonna run around again and see what realm points I can get. I am currently R2L8 in this strange event. 1% of that, so a ways to go. And since there's nobody here, I am going to run an ad pre-roll thing there, 90-second ad break right now before anybody shows up, because then in the next half hour nobody will get pre-rolls, and I hate running ads, but why not do it when nobody's around, right? So here we go. If you're subbed, of course you don't see any ads anyway. So okay, so I don't think it actually runs the ads, but it gives me the benefit of running the ads. Go figure. Anyway, I am in Midgard on Percival. I am on my Thane Grimstain, who is a troll. I am templated and basically ready to go. I should go hit the... Where's the rock? There he is. The recharger, and make sure I'm charged up. Not quite. Now I am. And the Albs are being unfriendly. And oh, I had that open already. And they've taken a bunch of our keeps. And there's Hibs out there too. So somebody's just started a battle group, and I have joined that. BG count. Not a lot of people. I'm going to assume I can't port there because they've taken a tower. I can port to Fensselier or Hlid. Nope, not Hlid because they've taken the tower there. Can go to Bled. That's kind of unusual. I thought once you couldn't get to Glenlock, you couldn't go to Bled at all. Evidently, I'm wrong. Okay, so that is... that is not the way I thought it worked. Ah, well. Learn something new about New Frontiers every day. Oh, yes. Let's see if we can get a group invite while we're at it. The intention was, of course, to solo originally, but I've been doing so well. There we go. Oh, I'm in a group with the guy who's running the thing. Oh, maybe we're all here still. We have a healer, a savage, a skald, a shaman, a berserker, a healer, a rune master, and me, a Thane. Anyway, oh, it now says I have a viewer. Welcome, a viewer. Okay. Looks like the buffing is done. Refresh the hastener since I've been standing here for a bit, and let's go meet everybody else. I think I'm going the wrong way, am I? I don't even know RvR. So I'm probably running the wrong way entirely. Nope, there we are. Okay, so evidently it's all confusion and we're porting back again. Oh. Where's the port stone here? Oh, there. Okay. Let's see what state we're at here. Okay, it's very slow going here. Now, I did bop into Yordheim and check what my current realm rank is officially when this event is over, and it hasn't improved that much. I'm realm rank 5 or something like that. 5. I don't even think I'm 5L1. So it is as I thought. You are getting realm points faster with this event because of the low starting realm rank, but that efficiency decreases as you go up, and the points that you get don't add to be that much. Hello, PNA. How you doing, man? I am, yes. Unos, dos, tres, ka. And I'm in the group that is, oh, I gotta read chat for a second here. In the group that's running the BG, which is nice too. Oh, it's just buffers allocating. Oh, okay. I didn't remember what he was. I know the name. I've seen it before. But, okay. Yep. Went Valkyrie. Any particular reason that you know of? Right. Yeah, right. Okay, I've heard that Valks have great racial resists. Well, I'm not a stealther here. There are no troll stealthers. The idea is laughable. Okay, it's all paperwork at the moment while I wait for more people. So, as I was saying, just as you popped in there, I did go to Yordheim to see what my realm rank would officially be, and it's just realm rank 5. So all of this R2L8 that I have right now really amounts to 0.1 of realm rank 4 or thereabouts, right? I think I was 5 and just a few percentages over, not much. So it doesn't really make that much of a difference. It just shakes things up a little bit for people, but I don't think it's making that much of a difference otherwise. Yes. Yes. And I have to say, Grim here is actually doing better because he's grouped up with people, even if it's just the Zerg. than any of my other characters running solo, right? I mean, I would imagine that my infiltrator could do pretty good on her own if I could get into steady fights and if I won more of the fights and didn't lose as many. But there's strength in being in a group, which I know you know. Wow. 8L7. That's on the Savage, I presume. Since nothing else exists, really, right? Just promising our healers that I will try to avoid hammering all of the nicely mezzed enemies as much as large crowds make me want to hit the hammers button. Where did you park? Yep, you are still in game. I moved. You're right there, according to me. By the cart. Unless you're on as somebody else, and it just hasn't gotten rid of the old body. I don't see any good-looking dwarves. But, you know. Oh, that. I'm just seeing the back of you. Battle Enforcer. Is that what 4K implies? Okay. I told them I couldn't join Discord. Because I didn't sit down and figure out how to have Discord in my ear without also being on you. 4K death blows. That is just wild. How do you look that up? It's not just stats, is it? Stats is just the recent one, isn't it? Oh, stats death blows. That just shows you the top. Okay. Now, I am here in the upland frontier town. And is that what they mean when they say the relic town? People build up this sort of slang usage for everything in a game. And I have to say it gets confusing sometimes. Okay, good. Oh, a few other people out there. Hello, folks. Yeah, so the net effect of this... Okay, 134. I've got a ways to go before I get the Battle Enforcer thing, eh? Probably not tonight. I do? Wow, that's cool. Of course, a good chunk of that is going to be the leveling event. Oh, by the way, is my voice okay or is it a little loud? My friend Actual Kevin said he found my voice like over the top, and I think that I grabbed my microphone to move it out of the way and turned the gain knob too much. So I turned it back, but I don't remember exactly what setting it's at. So is my voice a little too loud and causing a little bit of distortion if I talk loudly, or is it okay? Yeah? Okay, thank you. I would like to be able to nail everything in place. Like, get it all done. Everything's there. Tell Windows not to change anything on any of these programs, so none of it changes. But the reality is it's always changing. Yeah, sure, of course. Okay. It's very slow to get going, but I think we're going to be going soon. Oh. Excuse me. Wow. I put whiskey in my coffee and I thought I had done it right and everything, and then not so much. Clicking on yourself and then hitting follow doesn't do very much. Somebody in trade saying, need a taxi in the frontiers? 25 gold a trip. Okay. Oh, I guess I should check. Okay, we have both our relics. Hibernia has both their relics. And Albion has one of its relics, and its strength relic is in Dunred. Right. Yeah, no kidding. Well, I gotta say, it's not filling up quickly enough, in my opinion. I'm gonna guess we're not sprinting, but I'll sprint anyway, just in case. Okay. Oh, that's something I was going to check, right. I mean, utterly unimportant, but okay. 44714, I'll remember that. Actually, it's easy. I'm at R2L8 at 1%, so anything improving from there is good. The end result of this whole event, I think, is going to be minimal, to be honest. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference, for me anyway. Because the amount of points I'm getting should be higher. And it does slow down the moment you go up each rank, right? But no, I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Okay, caught up. Okay. Oh, more people out there. Hello, folks. How you doing today? Hopefully having a good night. Oh, I was looking on Sully Gnome, which is oh wow, cool, very cool. Sully Gnome is another site that monitors Twitch and monitors Twitch accounts and things like that. And I took a look. It's a bad habit to do that. It's bad, like looking at how many viewers you have and stuff like that, which I also do. And if I sort things the right way, if I go to the last 90 days of stats and then look at followers gained while playing game, which is a whole category on its own, and sort by that. For people streaming Dark Age of Camelot, I am number 5. That's too cool to me. That I've had people watch my stream and say, yeah, I'll follow then. I mean, admittedly, I don't care when somebody follows. I don't actually care if somebody follows in a way. It's a metric. But what I care about is if people show up in stream, which is cool. But 5th overall for, playing Dark Age of Camelot and streaming it is kind of cool. Yeah, I know. I'm actually thinking, I'm going to have to time this right. It might be a Sunday night, but I'm actually thinking that I might try and, I might try and do a long-term stream and just see how it goes when I'm streaming into the morning of the of the European Union too. Let me in the damn door. Thank you. I don't know where people went. Don't know if people ran in or not. Let me in. Okay, I gotta watch chat more. Okay, so probably gonna end up dying here trying this. Hey, I lived. It's always nice. Coffee in the way. How long do we have on that? Not long enough to be bothering. Okay, just stand in the courtyard and hit the nearest enemy. That works. Till they find me. I love Thane. That's fun. Oh, they ran away. Okay. Looks like we de-albed the keep. That's good. Hey. Good stuff. Don't see anybody else in range. Out of range. I'm pretty useless when it comes to, well, anything really, but being up on the walls when I can't see anything anyway. Okay. Looks like we didn't bring rams with us or something, or they're saving them. It's alright. Real Vikings knock the door down with their weapon. None of this fancy ram tech. No doubt borrowed from Albion. My my friend Bosk, who's streaming No Man's Sky, has been doing extremely well by streaming at weird hours for here. He's in the same time zone I'm in. Pretty sure it's exactly the same. And he streams from like, 11 o'clock at night here until 6 in the morning and stuff, which is really kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. Too far away. Stop moving. And I thought, yeah, I should just see what happens if I try doing the same time period. Because some of the advice they give people that are starting off streaming is actually to start streaming at weird hours and stream until the early morning and stuff, because there's less channels out there and people have less options to pick from. So I don't know. I have to admit I kind of like my sleep. I am sprinting. And that is all she wrote. Okay, update. Right. With the map open, I don't know the frontiers well enough to look at it and say, oh, I know where I am now. Which is kind of laughable in a way, but I don't. So, I keep closing the map because it just gets in the way. But now at least I know what we're doing, I think. Too far. Okay. So there is still the process of repairing the gates and things like that there used to be. I thought there was, but I didn't know quite how. I still don't know quite how it works. Okay. Battle group is getting there. Oh, and I went up 68% of my current bubble during that too, so that's cool. Okay. I'm going to have to go... In order to... Unfortunately, our group doesn't have any space. In order to be able to do repairs and all that stuff, you have to... learn Siegecraft, right? I don't think it's all that much in the way of actually leveling up or anything like that, but you do have to do it, don't you? Oh, got somebody new out there. Hola. No? Okay. Hello, BWC dog. No? Just go get a ram and that's it? Okay, absolute chaos. There. You can also buy rams and catapults at the merchants in Frontiers. Yeah, no, I figured that. I just have not done any of that. And I'm a big troll. I could probably do that. What do you buy them with? Just with gold, or do you get them with bounty points, or what's up? 30. Oh, okay. I could probably fit a few on me then. Oh, so just drag onto the hotbar and click to create it? Okay. I'll go look all that stuff up. It's just like this long list of things I've forgotten how to do. Next time I am in there, I will, in the frontier town, I will try and remember to grab a couple of rams. Okay, just welcoming somebody back to the game. They said first time back in 20 years. Okay. Gathering up all the people. Hello, boss. How you doing? Not bad at all. Not bad. I am, in Dark Age of Camelot terms, in the Zerg. Which is to say, a non-organized horde, well, semi-organized horde of people out on the frontier, formed up in groups, mostly to go and retake keeps and things like that the enemy's taken. But, you know, also field battles and everything else. Now, Bosk does not know this game, except probably from watching me. In this game, when you kill an enemy, you get realm points, they're called, and you buy realm abilities with them. And they have a special event, happening here where they lowered everybody's realm points to 0, and we play for a week as if we were brand new to it, getting points at lower level. It's faster to get the points. It slows down as you go up. It's an exponential curve, etc. But the amount of points you get also slows down as you go up. So I think the idea is that this will jumpstart people getting a little bit higher realm rank, like more points at the end of the week when they go back to the original points that you had and add on whatever you gained this week. But I don't think it's going to work out very well because of that exponential thing. A huge bonus here is not going to add up to much when those points are applied to a higher spot on the curve. So it's like I've gotten 50,000 points and change, but yeah, I've gotten 50,000 points so far this week, last stream and the start of this stream. I'm happy with that. That's quite a bit. But let's see, where is it here? There is a realm rank chart somewhere here. There, that's the realm rank info. So to get from realm rank 5 to 5-1, I need 553,000 points. So getting 50,000 here is really doing almost nothing by comparison, even if it's a little bit faster than it would be if I was actually realm rank 5. So it's hard to say because I just leveled the character up to 50 before this event started. I hadn't really done that much RvR in between. And I certainly didn't track it. I should, but I didn't track it. But I think it's one of these ideas that is actually going to turn out to look good on paper and be fun for some people and everything else, to be sort of set to the same level. But in the end is not going to make that much of a difference. I guess the difference is there are people that are, realm rank 11 or something like that, which is just a huge number of points required. You can see on the chart there if you can read it. And we'll have a chance to fight those people, and they won't have that advantage. So there is that. Yeah, so to get to realm rank 11, you need to have 8,208,750 points. To get to rank 5.1, I'll need 553,000, and I've gotten 50,000 so far. So that doesn't really add up all that much. Okay. Wish it was just a button you pressed on. Yeah. It puts everybody on a level playing field. Yeah. It puts everybody on a level playing field, which is kind of cool for the people that are used to being sort of tail end Charlie as far as realm points are concerned. Yeah, what I just said. Yeah. It's a level playing field. It will make a difference. I'm getting realm points faster than I would have at realm rank 5, right? Instead of 1,000 points for an event or something like that, I'm going to get 660. That adds up. Bad timing on that person's part to be there. I was sprinting. So this looks like it's a keep that the Albs were trying to take. I tell you, I have a terrible time with staircases. You know, it's this newfangled technology. These fights are insane. I hate to think about how much work the server has to do this stuff. There. I mean, think about 80 or 90 clients, whatever there might be here for people, maybe it's more than that, all connected to the server and all sending in their stats, and the server has to grab all of those stats in whatever form they're in and translate it, and then oh, Hibs are trying to jam us here. Not happening. Okay. That's kind of a frightening amount of efficiency, I think. Quite impressive, really. Oh, it's nice to be on the giving end. So often when I played in other realms, because I've been solo and running with a group or whatever, it's been us getting nailed by people from behind and not us killing the enemy trying to do the same thing. Okay, now I'm R2L9. Go me. That worked really well, actually. The Albs were taking that, and we took it from them. Then the Hibs tried to take it from us, and we took it from them. I am feeling guilty for not having picked up rams or wood or something. Oh, I see. Weird. That's not our ram, is it? Maybe it is. Well, the big thing is that it decreases the amount of points you get for participating in RvR decreases as you go up. Like I just got there. Participated in RvR. That amount goes down as you go up in realm rank. I don't know why I can't hit this. Maybe that's one of our rams on top of somebody else's rams. Doesn't matter now, it's academic. Okay. Our leader here appears to know what he's doing, which is good. Really good. Yeah, there's that too. Plus free respecs, right? Yes. Yeah, well, I don't know if you can read that chart or not. I'll bring it up again now that I have found it again. And lost it again. Where is it here? There. So you start off at 0 and you go up very quickly. And then it slows down immensely as you go there. So that's a big exponential curve. But then the amount of points you get for each thing you do also decreases, which that makes it last even longer. Right, yeah. Whereas I've gotten, whatever I am, 2L9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 19 points or whatever for 50 some odd thousand, excuse me, points. So there's very few people that are at the rank 10, rank 11 level. And I don't even know if we have any rank 12s on the server. Do you know, PNA, if we do? Unos is 11. Wow. Okay, Unos is in my group here. That's nuts. That's also a lot of time playing. A lot of time playing. Oh, sorry there, my... There you go, BWC. Post that again if you could. HaroldPlayPhoenix.online. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Yeah. Why did I pull my weapon out there? I hit the wrong button. Twice. I prefer old school. There. Yeah, I forgot that we have a herald here. I mean, of course you want one. I didn't... Oh, there we are. Okay. Right. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, it's only going to list the top people, probably. And it's going to list you by character, not by that font guy. So you'd have to find Grimstane for this guy here. Grimstane. But I don't think it lists everybody. I think it probably lists the top people in each class and category of stat that it's doing there. Maybe it lists everybody. But it's by character. Okay. None of my characters are in the top 20. I am not high realm rank on anything yet. There is a yet. I want to get there, but not yet. I am at best middle of the pack on a few. Yes, you are. Definitely. Where the hell is... There he is. Stick. Yes. It's definitely an underdog stream. But, you know, cheer for the underdogs, right? Yes. Now, of the people that are high realm rank that are streaming, the one that I know the best would be Mallow TV, but he switched realms, so now he's like realm rank 7 or 8 or something like that on his new character. But he got to realm rank 10 on his infiltrator before. Now he's on a Shadowblade here in Midgard. Really nice guy too. Streams in German, English, and some Polish, apparently. Not that I speak a word of Polish. I should, but I don't. What are we doing? We're waffling. Why are we waffling? Yeah. And he's up. He's in Germany, so... The Hammers! Go the Hammers! Okay. Viking down the door. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Twitch seems to be a big thing in Europe. I was looking on Sully Gnome at stats. There's a French DAOC streamer who's had over 5,200 people in his channel at one time. That was his peak viewers, was 5928 or 5298 or something like that. And that is just absolutely insane for a 20-year-old game. There is 20 or 30,000 people that watch DAOC streams, but still. Yeah, I don't know if that's recent or not. I mean, that was showing peak ever, I guess. And at least one of the people that should be a big streamer hasn't broadcast in the last 90 days, so I gather they moved to a different game. There we go. Hack the door down, old-fashioned style. Really? 300? Wow, cool. My peak is not that high. Mind you, man, I gotta say, kudos to you, boss. You're doing really well. You must be doing everything right. I'm still not understanding you. You're dictating into your Android phone again, aren't you? Not that I'm singling out Android. I was dictating into my phone earlier, texting actual Kevin, and Siri is just hopeless too. Maybe it's having a Canadian accent or something. I have found at least a couple of times. Oh, I see. Oh, you had drops at one point, didn't you? That's probably it. No drops on DAOC. At least not on Phoenix. But right, I do remember you did that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge thing. And it's a good thing because people get exposed to you, and that's awesome. You might pick up some viewers from that, but I'm not that impressed with the people that just show up to try and get something free and then go away again. Yeah, that was a cool thing. I was almost tempted to stream No Man's Sky, but I've hit on a thing. I broadcast on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and I have people that are here and many other people that come here to watch DAOC. Whether I'm doing a good job or not, they come to watch that. When I've tried streaming something else, the audience just plunges because people aren't into that game. So I think if I want to stream No Man's Sky again or any other game, I tried Valheim once and that was a complete disaster. Why did we run through the worms? Then I need to do it on another day entirely too. So, I don't know if I'm going to stream No Man's Sky again, but if I do, it's going to have to be an extra stream. Aha. I think I just killed my own speed there for no reason. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Really what I wish I could do is stream City of Heroes. I think you'd really like that game, Bosk. But you're not allowed to stream it according to the server rules. Don't know why we're backing off, but that's fine. It might be that this person is very canny and they're playing a distraction there, right? Attack one place. So, like, when you... I'll bring up the realm map and refresh. When you see flames on a place like that, that means it's been attacked by one side or the other. And you can tell who controls it. So, you can tell that, you know, one side is defending. You can see which one. It might be that they want to do... an attack somewhere, so anybody in the other realms that looks at the map says, oh, they're fighting over there, I'll go over there, and we're actually going somewhere else. I don't know. Oh, we got thoroughly mezzed. I don't think I got any... No. I got debt, but... That is a determination which slows down the effect of, like the time that you're stuck mezzed, but that's about it. It's a lot of very clever group management stuff that gets done in this game too. Yeah, I thought about it, and I might actually write them and say, because their official pronouncements on it are that because it's a private server, Twitch might punish streamers, but their term of service says you can't stream. And there was one of the people that's responsible for the City of Heroes server who said, well, the only reason we said that is because you might get penalized by Twitch. Well, if that's the case, then it's just up to me, right? Twitch isn't doing anything about that. Twitch doesn't do anything about anything unless they're actually, like, forced to. Okay, inside tower, fine. I am inside the tower. So, I don't know, but it'd be fun. It's just a PvE game, but it's got a fantastic group cooperative system. Like, solo, the game is, it's okay. It's repetitive. But it's more varied than like PvE is in a game here. It's a grind here. It's not as much of a grind there at all. There's lots of variety in what you're doing and stuff. But as a group, groups work really well, and because there's like thousands of different possible combinations of power sets and stuff like that, every group has to adapt to the other group members and things like it's good. I like it. I can play Where is Richard right here. I can see that right there. You have this very long name. Looks like we're moving out, which is cool. Unfortunately, your name doesn't spin when you spin. Well, you can play it in PvE. There is stuff to do. As a PvP game, This one is one of the nicest ones I've ever played, and I don't mean that in terms of what you can do in the game. It's a very effective game for that, and it takes a lot of skill to be really good at some of these characters. But what I mean is, if I'm being killed by a member of another realm, they can't talk to me. I can't talk to them. So it cuts down trash talking a lot. And I mean, a lot of PvP games I've played outside of this, I got really tired of the 14-year-old your mama insults and crap like that, or just endless swearing or whatever. I don't need that. I mean, I had endless swearing when I was in the military, no problem. No shortage there. But yeah, that just turns me off, right? And it's not to say that you couldn't kill somebody and they could be really annoyed and they could log on to a character in another realm and then talk to you via chat and be insulting and stuff like that pointlessly. You can ignore somebody, right? You can put somebody on ignore and you'll never hear from them again. But that's greatly reduced by this design here. If somebody in another realm says something to me, all I see is yes, Discord. I'm not used to thinking Discord. Oh, the albs have arrived. I saw some red there and thought, oh, there's a red name, but Hibs, not albs. We are running around like chickens with our heads cut off. What are we doing? Okay. I'm trying to stick to you. Stuck to the wrong person, but that's okay. There we go. Stick. But it's been cut down greatly that way. All I see is, if I was encountering my infiltrator, so I'm not picking somebody else. Chelsea says something in a language you don't understand. That's all it'll say in the chat there. Yep, sure. Yeah, you can make all sorts of stuff in crafting and you can sell it. And there are lots of people doing that, but there is stuff that you can sell. You can wander huge realms. I think I would still like it a lot. I mean, effectively, I went away for years. I never forgot about the game. I liked it, but I went away for years and played other games because every game has sort of a time limit to how much you want to play it, and then you get tired and you want to try something new. But when I came back, it was like old homecoming. Even though I went to a different realm, and there was lots of unfamiliarity because of playing in Hibernia, which I'd never really done before. I think I'd still like it. It's still a good game. I mean, there's a reason it's been around for 20 years, right? Not sure why we're jumping in here, but that's because I haven't paid any attention. Where are we going? Oh, okay, we're leaving here and going somewhere else. Also smart. Okay, I clicked on the wrong thing, that's why. I was wondering what was going on. Right. Okay, I can't see him at all. Face, stick, there. Exactly, yes. I do not need healing. I just need to wait for the buffs to... the health to catch up with the buffs. But thank you. And hello, Heliogabalus. Heliogabalus. Yeah. Thank you. How you doing tonight? Are you enjoying this event? Are you playing in this event? Ah, okay. Another D&D player. I haven't played D&D in ages, I admit. Yeah. I started playing D&D with the white box set in 1977. As a matter of fact, by the time we got to first edition, Bosk there was my my DM. But oh, I don't know what I'm doing. No. My audience knows what's going on. I've never read 5th edition. I don't know anything about it. The last version I played was, I think, 3.5 or something. Which was the one that tried to emulate MMOs. That was the one I didn't like. It was a decent design, but it didn't do it for me. It discouraged the actual role-playing part, which I like. Yep, I had Chainmail too, yes. I never played it, but I had the book. And then I came across the white box set and bought that. And that was my first year in university. And I didn't know anybody who'd played it. So basically I started a group and we played it. Probably getting... well, I know we got things wrong. And then after that, my second year is when Bosk showed up. And we had 2nd edition, I guess. Which was a huge improvement. I also used to play Empire of the Petal Throne, and I still have the box set for that somewhere. Another role-playing game that came out at the same time as D&D, basically. Or shortly thereafter. Anyway, I haven't really played D&D in a while, but I expect I will be when we lift the COVID stuff there. Oh God, you've started the Warhammer. Not that it's a bad game, but that's an expensive addiction. I've got a friend, there's a bunch of us here locally that do Napoleonic miniatures. And he has, I think last count I saw was 3,800. It's probably more like 4,000 painted miniatures right now in various scales. 15 millimeter, 25 millimeter, and I think they're 50 millimeter. And we have, over the years, fought major Napoleonic battles, like Waterloo and Leipzig and stuff like that. using various miniature systems. And he actually wrote a campaign system. He learned how to program in PHP, which I introduced him to. Then he wrote a campaign system as his first PHP project that would let you command your units on we did the Spanish campaign, whatever that was, 1809, I think. I played Wellesley, and you could put your orders into your units on the map on this web page, and the orders would be transferred by courier, taking the appropriate amount of time, and if there were unblocked routes to get there, to go to your units, and then your units would execute those orders. So that meant that while we were playing the Napoleonic campaign of the French and the Spanish and the English in Spain, you had to, I had to maneuver my units by giving them orders and saying, go to this town, go to that town, and all that sort of stuff. I'm losing track of what's happening here, and I shouldn't do that. That's not fair to my group. But it was fantastic. It required a lot of processing time by him, which is unfortunate. But very, very cool. Probably the best fun I've ever had with miniatures. And what we would do is we would go until units had met at a point where we were going to have a battle, and then the simulation would stop, and that Sunday we would get together up at the university in the games room and fight the battle out on miniatures, and then from there take the results of that battle, enter them back into his database, and start the thing up again. And it was brilliant, really brilliant. Okay. Can't convince him to do it again, unfortunately. Well, we can't gather to do the fights, but I tried to write an online battle resolution system so we could do the small battles using that, but I was being ambitious, and it was a little difficult. Oh, hello, Rick Note. It's going just fine. Yeah. It's all measured out on the system. So if you're doing a fight in 15 millimeter, then a unit would move, like a couple of inches at most. Based on the scale. You're not mixing them, like you're doing a fight with 15 millimeter, or you're doing it with 25 millimeter, or you're doing it with 50. It's not a mix of all of them. If you're doing small skirmish tactics, then you can use the bigger figures. If you're doing a full battle. Oh, thank you very, very much. Thank you, Rick Note. Thank you for subbing. I am just about due to get my second payout from Twitch, and your sub may actually be enough to push it over the limit too, which is kind of cool. Then you want to do fantasy. Then you can have giant. Yeah, I reinvest all of... Oh, that's Alps making it in, the creatures. I reinvest the money back into the stream. I'm not sure what I'm going to invest it into, but no, I do not want to be messed. Thank you very much. They have defenders in there, quite a few of them. Okay. Why can I not hit that guy? Because I was getting hit by an archer or something, no doubt. Come on, sir. Just... Oh, well. Okay. Let's whack a door. For what it's worth. Unfortunately, a lot of systems for miniatures, for Napoleonic stuff, favor the British because they're written by English history buffs and stuff like that. My friend that was doing this is a brilliant commander for the French side, playing as Napoleon. So we did a campaign of the Austrian, the conflict in Austria, and there is this technique that Napoleon came up with where you would have 4 brigades of troops and you would rotate them into combat. And nobody else had ever done it. And I've never heard of anybody doing it in a game because they're usually not at full campaign scale. He managed it, commanding his own troops and 3 other players on his side, each with their divisions, corps, I guess. And he managed to do it. So the French would rotate these corps into battle basically like a buzzsaw. But that involves ordering the troops to be at a specific place at a specific time, knowing how long it takes them to march across the map, sending the commands out via courier first. Like troops that are located where you are get the orders right away, but troops that are 2 weeks away get the orders 2 weeks from now, basically. So the amount of coordination that required was just insane. Unfortunately, I was on the receiving side of that. I was the Austrian commander. I had 2 more people with me, and we were defending. And it was brutal. I mean, I won a few battles and lost a few battles, and then lost one in the end. That was a big one, but it was really fascinating to see, and really enjoyable. And it took like a month or 2 to get it all running. No owls. No, not a fantasy system. That is such a weird bug. The health on the gate will jump up and down. And it's not like they're repairing it on the inside or anything like that, I don't think. It's just that it... I'm getting dead there. I'm getting very dead. See if we can get out of the way here. Till I get healed up enough. Nope. That was a siege weapon. No, it's just you've got to find a good balanced system, and there are some that are not that balanced. Okay, good. We still have 2 healers that are, and a shaman that are vertical. That's always good. That's what I get for being distracted talking about other things. Come on, guys. The Rams. Oh, the Rams are still doing something, I think. Yep, there's still somebody in there. I do. Thank you. See, I like having a healer in group. Yes. That's awesome. And then buffs and everything else. Yeah. Yep. We may have known the same people if it was at UVic. I used to game with a lot of these people too back then. I was doing Napoleonic fighting though with various rule systems in high school too. So. Ah, okay. Yep. Okay, we are backing off. That did not work. Not sure. Oh, there's why we're backing off. There are Heminis. Enemies that are running away. And there are Brits out too. Unfortunately. Come on, debt. No. I don't have enough debt. Debt is determination. It basically reduces the amount of time that you're mezzed like that. And yeah, there we go. This would be a total party wipeout very shortly. We got 2 healers up. Oh, the Rune Master's still up. All the melee types are toast. One of the Rune Masters. Oh well. A good enemy is fun to have too. Basically what happened there is we're laying siege to a keep that the Albs have taken from us. We're trying to take it back. And a bunch of Hibernians came in behind. Yeah, if they get around to it. One of the 2 healers in my group is also the guy leading this whole thing. Those are Hibs. Or maybe they're not. Nope, that's mids. Okay. So it's just a matter of somebody going and looking for me and rezzing me. Hopefully. Oh, no, there's still Albs here. So basically the Hibs attacked us from behind, so we went back to fight them, and then the Albs that were in the tower, and there was a lot of them that were in the keep, came out. Yeah. Where are we here? I don't think we're regrouping here. Yeah, I know. I'm going to. Yep. Okay, Hastener. Even though we do have speed normally. Let's recharge this sucker while I think of it. And let us talk to Hagdar. Usual deal. Thank you. Oh, but we got the 3L0. That sounds like a quote from something there, Bosk. Okay. Okay. Bring up the map. Let me out. See, this is the thing that this game does better than any other game. Dick, so I can talk if he moves. Is large-scale group combat. If you go to games like, well, I haven't played it since it came out, but World of Warcraft, they had PvP, but it was like, I think 30 people a side or something like that, on a smaller map. This is 4 zones of the frontier here for Midgard, 4 zones for Albion, 4 zones for Hibernia, and that's just the PvP zones. When you go to the regular map and you're in the PvE areas where you can't PvP, they're even bigger. And you could have a fight anywhere there, and you could have everybody on the server assemble at one spot and have this massive lagfest battle. It's much better now than it used to be because internet connection speeds are better. But we used to have some terrible lag fests. Excuse me. And I don't think I've seen any other game out there that does large scale combat like this one does. The Mark Jacobs that was behind Mythic that built this game has another game called Camelot Unchained that they're trying to build, but it's like Star Citizen. It's never actually emerging. So I don't know if it's ever going to come out or not. They've been doing it forever. And they've spent a ton of money on it and collected a ton of money from people that are like sponsoring it via, I don't know what they're using, Kickstarter or something. No game yet. Demos, tech demos, stuff like that. They've shown some footage. It's trying to do basically this game again. If they make it, it'll be this game, but pretty much solely PvP focused, which I think is a mistake. This game is full of people that like PvP. But I've seen something on Pantheon before. Yeah, that looked interesting too. The PvE side of this used to have just 4 times the population of the PvP side. I mean, there were people that played this game to play PvE and did not PvP. And the developers got more comments from people that PvP'd because PvPers are very stats and balance conscious. So they made changes to make the PvP side work better, and they paid more attention to the PvP players, and that's fine, it's their choice. But they started decreasing the gameplay for PvE, making ways to bypass it, making it possible to level faster so you didn't have to spend as much time in PvE as you did, so you could spend time in PvP at level 50. And I don't think that did the population a favor. There's in any game that has both PvE and PvP, there will almost always be a far larger PvE component. Not everybody loves to play other players. Yeah, definitely. The people that are the most focused on games, that want to be the best at it, that want to understand the game in depth, they're the not casual players, and they do PvP. Absolutely. And right, and Camelot Unchained probably won't have it. The original point of the leveling was well, the original point of the leveling was you had to pay a monthly subscription, and yeah, Camelot Unchained will probably do that. The original point, though, was to let somebody come into this game and learn how to play their class well, because they did it in PvE first, and they learned all the spells, and they got them introduced to them, and you know, as they leveled up and everything else like that. That was the old model anyway from EverQuest. And then when you were done, this game had an end game. The other MMOs out there at the time did not really have an end game. This game has a fantastic end game if you like PvP. If you are a PvE player in other games, you can do it here. I probably would do it on Live, not on Phoenix, because Live has all the quests. As far as I know, it does. Anyway, I haven't played in Live in a while. Phoenix only has like a tiny fraction of all the quests enabled, because most people that are here are PvP focused. But I actually had a pretty good time doing the PvE originally in the old game when it first came out. It was dead slow, really frustrating. Well, yeah, they are. They are. The equivalent of those in yes, they are. And it used to be much, much worse, right? They're much faster now. So yeah, they could have come up with a much better system than they did. And they really didn't do a good job of it. What should matter in PvE to me is that it be entertaining of itself. Like when I play City of Heroes, it has an elaborate mission system with a whole variety of villains that you're fighting, and the villains have good AI and can be really challenging at times. And it's actually pretty enjoyable to group up with a bunch of players and go do a PvE mission there, because the difficulty of a mission, they're all instanced, the difficulty of the mission will scale up based on the number of people you have in your group. And you can make it more difficult if your group is really good and finding it easy. Then you can go to an NPC and say, I want to have more difficulty. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. Fire is wet. There's no /S. I think you're probably being sarcastic. The system here is really simple, right? It is, and it's boring by comparison. They need a much better system. And that would mean writing a different game. And the approach that Camelot Unchained is taking is, we're going to ignore the whole PvE side of things. It's going to be PvP. It's going to be mass battles like this. It's basically what PNA was talking about there. No leveling. Start off with the realm point things and work your way from there. And there is no doubt, I think it's safe to say, that people make far more intelligent opponents than any game AI is likely to produce at this point. Maybe 20 years down the road, we'll have AI that is indistinguishable. You know, you'll have the Turing OS and for gaming, or Turing library or whatever, and you won't be able to tell an enemy player from an NPC because the NPCs will be that good. They'll be able to react that well. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. And in a 20-year-old game, they're not likely to rewrite the code to do stuff like that, which is too bad. Just sending something to somebody here. So, I don't know. This isn't the game for everybody, I admit. But I did enjoy casually leveling up in PvE and doing the big raids and stuff like that. But the whole game has been skewed to minimalize that stuff. So, and I don't miss the slow pace, I have to admit. Not at all. Oh, we have a few more people out there. All names I've seen before. Welcome back, folks. Thank you. Yes, you do. You jump a lot. I mean, I can do that too. And then I lose my follow. Oh, don't run through the ruins. Oh, really? It has its advantages, I suppose. Like, a little jumping lurricane is harder to click on than a little lurricane already is hard to click on, so there's that. But then that's completely defeated by, you know, next and hit next enemy or whatever, nearest enemy, all those commands that I don't use often enough. You're not thinking about it. Well, that's all right. It's just kind of funny. It must just be when you change direction, you hit the shift key at the same time or something. Whatever you've got jump set to. I actually realized I have it twice here. Spacebar, yeah. I have it set as one of the keys that I can hit with my middle finger, but it's also on the spacebar here. It's just in order to use the left-handed controller for control, I have to take my finger off of it to hit that spacebar thing, which is kind of a bad design feature, I think. Yeah, well, the whole mental reset thing is going to be just fierce as hell if I go play a Hib character now or my infiltrator. It's silly. I understand why somebody like your friend Unos, oh, he isn't here anymore, but why he would be, oh, we can do both. Sticking to one character, right? You stick to the one character and you get good at that one character far in excess of switching characters all the time. You can see my mental shift there, just trying to talk at the same time as playing. Even worse if I was to suddenly jump on my infiltrator and try and do that. Okay. Well, then he must play a lot. Right. So, realm rank 11, did you say? for his Berserker, and then a realm rank 6 Scald, and then highish realm rank-ish realm rank tunes on Alp. He's playing a lot. Wow. Do we have any realm rank 12s? Doesn't go any higher than 12, right? Really? Oh, it does? Okay, so you don't know if we have any 12s, but it does go above 12. Okay, I didn't know that. 12L4. Insanity. Ack. Pills Power. Okay. Yep. Definitely seen that name because he's, you know, common raid leader there. I could be doing that with my fingers. I wanted to check something here. Oh yeah, okay. I have 12,673 Phoenix Feathers, so that's almost to the point where it could buy a... Well, actually, it could buy a 10k item. There's not too many of those for one of my other characters. And almost to a 15. That's cool. Come on, there and there. 25 realm rank 12s. That's insane. So that is... Why do I always have a hard time finding this chart? There it is. That is 23,308,097. What an odd number. It is an odd number, but what a strange number. 23,308,097 points to get to realm rank 12. And that's as high as the chart goes here. Maybe it goes above that, but... Oh, 3L8. Cool. Good for you. Applause for Richard II. Not now, John. So 12 people have gotten to 23 million realm points. And here I am at all of 65,000. Which means I've gotten about 15,000 tonight or something like that. And it slows down as you go up. Your capabilities are greater, so you'll be able to win more fights, but wow. That is nuts, too. Uh... 23,308,097. So 23308,097. I'll leave it up in the corner there for a sec for you if you want to check it. Yep. Time to play Whackador. You're helpful there, Fire is Wet. Notice I never give you an area code for that. Although apparently if you do randomly end up with the number 867-5309 as your phone number, you get endless spam calls from people drunk dialing it, right? Oh, what do I get if I call there? Bosk is no doubt madly working out the exponential curve values to calculate this. Being the supreme math whiz. The door has not had enough. It has 38% of its health still. How a door has health, I don't know. Material strength. It does seem like a strange number to me. No doubt it's a factor of some starting value that they've built a curve to do. Okay. See, numbers don't really have a property to me. I'm not that involved. Unless it's money. Money has a very good property. And I feel confident that if let loose with a large amount of money, I could do quite well with it. Briefly. Then I'd be out of it. I would like to try that as an experiment repeatedly, though. You know, for confirmation's sake. Stick and whack with a hammer. How do you mean? I freely spend money that other people give me? Yeah, I do. I still appreciate the money immensely, but yes, I do. But for the sake of the channel. I do, but see, all of it's spent on getting characters that I can stream. That's it. It's so that I can have characters that I can stream to entertain you. Are you not entertained? Haven't seen that movie in a long time. Well, thank you, Sidewalks 3. And the tower captain is done. And now the people who brought all the wood, which is not me, even though I said I was going to pick stuff up when I went to the frontier town, I forgot completely. I will get better. Can fix the doors. Okay, where is our glorious leader? Base. Stick. Done. I'm trying to be entertaining. I don't know how entertaining I am. With this new camera and stuff behind me, like the green screen behind me and stuff like that, if I move where I am, it's okay there, but it looks really odd over here because it looks like I'm not paying attention, and even worse down here because I'm half covered up. So I don't flick the camera around as much. Your UI has a line graph of the ranks. Oh, cool. I didn't realize for the longest time that this one had it at all. You're not using Bison, eh? Ghost in the top left. The camera is somehow different there, and I'm not sure how. If you really want me as a ghost, then what I do is go down here and go into black and white mode, which still has the old book frame and everything behind it. I haven't changed that. And then that's the game in black and white, so it can look really archaic. But actually, color helps. Oh yeah, I was going to check the... Not without a space there. Okay, steady on the size of the BG/U. There are 65 albs on the frontier, 70 mids, and 57 hips for 192 total, it says. Out of a total of 344 people playing the game at all right now, I guess. And the stealther population is way down. I decided that I was not going to do my infiltrator during this event, because if it's not making much of a difference for Grimstain, who is actually getting, I think, really acceptable and happy making numbers of realm points, it would be even less so for her, because you get more points when you win a solo fight, but there's a lot less solo fights, given the time frame and the population in Europe and stuff like that. So whatever benefit is to be gained will be gained solely by Grim here. Man, I wouldn't want to be an NPC in this game. I'm always going to do well on the guards killed level here, because it's so easy to AoE everything. Whack a door. No, actually whack the door. Thank you. Thank you. I guess they didn't have any time to upgrade this one. Oh, you don't upgrade them now? It happens naturally. So this door is very weak. It's going down in no time. But that's right. You're not... You can repair them, but you can't upgrade them. That happens naturally based on how long it's been kept by the other side. Okay. So, we are in. Oh, you went to Bled to check your Bled. Went to Yordheim to check your stats? That's very cool. 8L7. Wow. Hey, go me. I got aggro. I'm the tower captain. Ah, okay. See, I don't know I am not wise in the ways of Discord. Yeah, we'll keep moving. So if you use Discord PNA, can you look me up and tell me if I've gotten to 5L1? I highly doubt it. Or is it only, you can only look up yourself or something? I'm just curious. I don't think that I will be anywhere close to 5L1, to be honest. $6.1K to 5L1. Hooah! That should be possible. Quite possible in a full group. And an active RvR situation. Yeah. That's going to take a while. Stuck on the furniture. And the walls. Trolls are not coordinated, me doubly so. Are we staying here or leaving? Looks like the consensus is we're leaving. Tower's clear. Door needs repair, but that's okay. I cannot attack a ram. Why is that? I don't understand. Nope, don't understand. Won't let me do it. Got to stand right inside it or something? Next ram. Yeah, so it's possible that I could do another 6K tonight. Well, what is it? I've only been on for 2 hours. Depends on how often we meet empty keeps. Or at least smaller battle groups. The other thing is, what do I do with Phoenix Claws again? I know that they'll buy that buff potion that my infiltrator can use to find other stealthers and stuff. Pots and bled. Okay. What sort of pots? Okay. I'll have to check it out at some point. Are they? Well, That doesn't add anything for me. Gotta sprint to catch him, I guess. And that broke us all up. Stop twitching around. Really what it is I should do this and then the stick. That works much better, but yeah. Well, I used to make up a macro. Like I would make up a target whoever, usually the Scald rather than the leader of the group, but leader's leading, so fine. And I would just change it every time. Target group leader, right? Yeah, I have a key here, like I said, that I could use for stick, and I should program it for that because it would be easy to hit. Right now it's just set the space bar, so... Yeah, that's a good way to do it. There, I'm going to stick the ACK and then go into my program here. And what is stick? That is 9. Keyboard function 9. Save. That's in my controllers thing. So now I should be able to select ACK grown. Try and select ACK grown. Doesn't help me with that, but then I can target like that. That's actually good. Means I've freed up another key too. I could set that to something else. Actually, maybe that's what I should do. I should look... Whenever I get the next Twitch payout, I should look at maybe getting a Razer mouse too, if there's one that's suitable, that isn't too expensive. This mouse I've got is a Logitech. It's nice, but because I have the left-handed controller and I have a programmable thing there, if I get a Razer mouse, I can tie it into that, and that would let me combine mouse commands with keyboard commands on the Tartarus to have additional effects too, and that might be worth doing. However, I think Razer charges way too much for their mice too, so maybe not so much. Oh, sorry, I've covered up chat with the controller interface there. Yeah, see, that's making the main assist your group leader too is a good thing too. Although that means that they've got an added function there, but that's good. But then you're playing in an 8x8, and these pickup groups that I'm in very seldom actually seem to specify what's happening. And of course, I'm clueless, so I'd probably screw that up anyway. Oh, more people, so that's good. Come on, let us go whack on Albs. Or Hibs, I'm not partial. Well, actually, I guess I am partial. I would rather fight Alb. That's just legacy from being Percival Midgard. The Hibs were underpopulated grossly most of the time on Percival. So the end result was the Alps were the bad guys because they had the biggest population. The Mids were probably the best organized because we had a lot of European players. And that meant that when North America had all gone to bed, our Europeans from Denmark and Iceland and Norway and Sweden and Germany would all be logging in, and that meant Midgard could carry on its fight 24 hours a day, which wasn't true of the other realms for some bizarre reason, or at least less so. But it was always Albs that were the bad guys for the most part. The Hibs were sort of a added bonus here and there sometimes. What do we got? Oh, a few more people. A few new names out there. Hello, folks. Welcome to the channel. So I logged in late and noticed that there was a lot of people in Modernagrav, so I gathered there was an event there that took most of the mid population away, and the Albs and the Hibs came over the border and took a bunch of our keeps. So we're just in the process of trying to take everything back, basically. Update the realm map. Yeah, Hib had most of this. Now there's a few Alb ones, but okay, I'm fighting an NPC. Who cares? Here. No, I'm not on shield. Boom. That probably won't help in the long run. No, it didn't. In fact, it got me caught. That was stupid. That got me 21 realm points and a bounty point, though. See, I hate theurgists. Oh, I may be out of buffs. Oh, good. I reported the elves, and I was afraid they were going to run away completely, and I would have misdirected the entire battle group, but not so much. We found them. They didn't go far enough. Okay, I can actually buff myself for a second here. Well, if I had power, I could. Oh, wrong thing. What am I looking for here? That one. Don't want to run around naked without my own self buffs, right? Use my new stick. That's what that gap is there. Out of endurance. Which is fine because I will get buffs eventually, but... Okay, this may go very badly, but... we're going to gather everybody up and do all the rebuffing and stuff like that, which is cool. But what I desperately need to do is take a bio break, too. There is a direct correlation between the need to take a bio break and consuming vast amounts of coffee, which I have done today. I am a real coffee hound. Used to be a heavy tea drinker. Okay, I'm gonna go bio quick. There. I'm going to be back in just a second. Here is my channel break by way of a variety of entertainment. Everybody's probably seen it already, but here you go. Okay, much better. we're going to play an EV, I guess. I just can't like this zone. Ah, okay. Missed. Finally. So, Bosk, you still with us? Have you found out anything interesting about that number? Just out of idle curiosity? I'll bet you they've screwed with the math of that curve heavily and it's not consistent or something. Wouldn't surprise me at any rate. Stuck on the furniture. Do not be a troll. Huh, okay. I mean, I'm sure that all of the, if they were smart, all of the realm point values are mathematically derived, so they can just do it as a calculation. 173 and 319,289. That is a weird number, isn't it? Does 319,289 have any bizarre properties? Because maybe, I mean, just guessing. No, there wouldn't be 73 levels. It'd be more than that, wouldn't it? Of course. Okay. Okay, we're taking the underground keep. Yeah, 110 levels. And you would think, or I would think at any rate, that that they would calculate all that stuff. So this is the only underground keep in the game. Right. Well, like I said, I don't know if you're on your phone or something and can't read it. Here's the levels. I'll drag that up and over to the side here. Hello, Bosch82. What they've done is this week, for 1 week, they reduced everybody's realm points to 0. And whatever realm points you make during the event, at the end of the week, they add them onto your old total. So that means the people that are higher in realm rank will build up points faster than they would otherwise. But it's a marginal amount of faster, really. Okay, you knew about it then. Oh, I should be on my two-hander. That would make more sense. This door is going slowly. Oh yeah, for sure. In this case, they held some event on mid. I don't know what it was. I came in later, but lots of people were out of zone. Whatever they do in Moderna Grav. And then the Albs and the Hibs. People were calling it Albernia. Came across and took a pile of our keep. So this is a battle group to take them back. But there's been lots of fights and everything else too. So it's the coolness. And because I'm on a visible now, I'm grouped up and everything. The amount of points you actually get is not huge, though. I think that I have gone... Well, if I keep getting points at the rate that I'm getting them, I'm going to have gone from 4.9 to 5.1 in like 8 hours of broadcasting. Okay, no problem. Yeah, sure. Sure, and I'm in a pug. Well, that doesn't help. Oh! There, try that again, PNA. Bosk, PNA's posting a link to this chart, I think. Back, dead. While doing that. Yeah. Pull back, yeah. That didn't really work. For me. Bosk was, well, I kind of asked him about the round points scale here. Hello, Kaskunk. Like the fancy horned helmet. Oh, and Richard, there you are. Yes, I do. Thank you. I'll just back up a little bit and foolishly sit for a second. Get my end back up at least. It's a lot of elves. That one's empty, right? And the buffer. And let's fill the power up. And I'm going to die again. This is irritating. Does Phoenix do something to incentivize killing lobies? No, I don't think it incentivizes it. It's, okay, I'm releasing. Hey, Snurr. What I should do is go buy an end pot, but, I don't know if there'll be time or not. Yeah, I might be able to. That's the Alan Vannon. Entrance. I'll take the chance, because I can port back to EV, right? But I can't sprint if I don't have endurance. Market Explorer. Come on, wake up. That's what I want. Buy. Yes. I'll pay for it. Come on, goatee. Yeah. I just don't have the math skills. At all. Where the frick am I? Oh, I see. No, this looks like it's the back door. Don't know if I've ever ported in here before. That doesn't make sense. Do I have to tap on her to get out of here or something? Oh, there. Okay. Okay, better bring up the map. Oh, and I'll want my buffs too. Well, see, when trolls are growing up, the whole body grows, but the brain doesn't. I expect to get killed here unless I can meet up with everybody. Okay. Of course. As I said, I expect to die like this. Boom, dead. Okay, my group appears to have shrunk considerably. Don't need that map up anymore. I am not going anywhere and probably not getting a res in a group where the healer's leaving and we're down to none. So we will release. Oh, only 2 of them? That's good. Okay, I'm going to go throw some more coffee on the machine. I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so the battle group is more or less broken up there, unfortunately. Well, not the battle group, but the guy who was leading it is gone. Battle group is at half its size. We did get much of the frontier back. We still don't have Blendrake. We don't have Blendrake Guard Tower. We don't have Notmoor, and we don't have the Watchtower. Albs own the first, Hibs own the second, but we've got everything else back, which is nice. The Hibs are completely untouched as per SOP, and the same thing with the Albs, unfortunately. It's been pick on Midgard week, and I'm not quite sure why. Okay, 86% of the way to R3L1. Hello, Love Muffins 2! It didn't do anything. I didn't hear a hello there. No, that's bugging me. Why is sound alerts not... I don't know if you guys heard it there or not, but I didn't hear those Sound effects. Yeah, sure. You don't have to do that if you're not interested, Bosk. It's fine. I just thought you might be curious to see how the realm point scaling works in here. But, I mean... And people who watch this and play this game probably would like that, too. I'm trying to figure out why the owned overlays are not making... Is it owned? I will put them on monitor and output. Okay, well, if you're curious, then awesome. Thanks very much. Yeah, see? Love muffins too. Thank you. But I'm not hearing anything, and I don't know why. Are you guys hearing it say that? Because you should be hearing, hello there. From, Obi-Wan Kenobi. And it's not playing those back. And that usually means that I've turned off monitoring for something. Yeah. You heard it? Okay. I didn't hear it. I see a notification in chat, of course, but I didn't hear it. Anyway, hello there. Thanks for dropping by. Nice to see you again. Okay. There is nobody in group except the guy who said he was taking a break. So I'll try and find another group. And I'll go grab my coffee in a moment if I don't get one, because it should be done sometime soon. Oh, hey, up to 15 people. Здравствуйте. Bienvenue. Welcome. Another 52 random realm points. Oh, there. R3L1. Which might translate to 5L1 by the time I get back to regular and the points have been turned in. Which is not huge, I know. But, you know, it all adds up. And this is my... I don't remember what my infiltrator's at, but this should be my second highest realm rank character, I'm pretty sure. And I'm really enjoying him, so he'll probably catch up with her at some point and then surpass her. Even though I'm a troll. Oh, Kaskunk. There we go. Oh, I should do these things. Okay, I'm going to go grab my coffee. I'll be back in just a sec. So, I'm now going to have to go test why that sound effect didn't come in there and figure out what the problem is. Because I really do want to know when people play a sound alert like that. That was the whole point of putting them in. Okay, where is Kaskunk? Boom, face. Way off that way somewhere? Ah, okay. Porting. There, stuck. Gotta get used to having changed the controller. That's all it takes. And sprint. I guess I really should roll up a support class. Kaskunk there was just saying that Midgard is never going to get anywhere without... You have 2 templated armsmen. First off, yeah, why don't you remember it? But why do you have 2? I mean, I guess you could be trying different templates, but... Or different specs, but I thought the only spec for armsman was full arm. Holy crap! Hello, Illuminati!
Raided my stream with 12 viewers.
Hello, Illuminati! Thank you very, very much. And thank you to anybody who comes with you. That's awesome. How you doing tonight? Ah, okay. Yeah. Making it. That's it? Enduring despite the situation. I'm surviving on decaf coffee and whiskey. Got hurt overthinking. I was lone enforcer and ended up being wrong for stats. The actual benefit from this event... Decaf, yes. It's 11 at night and I got to get up tomorrow and drive my wife to her work. So if I drank calf coffee at this hour... I'm no longer a university student. This may come as a shock. When I was in university, I could drink a whole pot of coffee and go to sleep, and I'd sleep within half an hour. No problem. Boom. Out. I can't do that anymore. So, I usually won't drink calf coffee late, because I just end up all night. And that doesn't work. Yeah, he's an SB. Yeah. "18 frogs. Je ne comprends pas." That would mean a whole different thing in Star Wars Galaxies, because I used to have the test server that had these magical frogs you could click on. The Merc. Oh, frog! I see. Kill frog 18 times, yeah. Frog is pretty good, I think. Okay, we moving. Did we get our shaman? We did not. I'm confused on a higher plane. Oh, okay. I can understand that. So you mean he sucks, not that he's not good, but that you have a vendetta because he's trashed you a few times? That's what we need in this game. We need a bounty system. Right? Go to an NPC vendor and oh well, I'm not going to get into that, but he seems like a nice guy in game. I don't know about adding or anything like that. We need a bounty system where you could go post some, like 10 plat to kill this guy, and whoever kills him gets the plat. That would be kind of funky. Anyway, what I was saying was looking at how much improvement to my actual realm rank, which is pretty minimal, would this event has given me would not be all that much. So somebody who's higher realm rank, I don't think it's going to actually make that much of a difference in the end. Felicitas, that's somebody who's killed me. Yep. Wow. Okay. No. Well, that is an appreciable amount. I mean, unless you've been up for like 4 days straight doing that, that's more than I thought was going to happen. But I am not a math whiz. I am the antithesis. Oh, really? Okay. I've been doing... Oh, I remember doing that. Yes. Our shaman. Run up ahead, because we're not sprinting because there's people that can't keep up. Run up ahead, buff somebody. Run up ahead, buff somebody. Good shaman. And that is somebody who switched from being one of our healers to being a shaman too. So they're points for support. I was thinking I really should level up some support class. Maybe an AUG healer again or something. I like AUG healer. Just so that I can offer support in groups if they need it. I don't know. Well, do you think that you could have gone from 9L1 to 9L4 if they hadn't done this event? What, a support stream? No. I can imagine you wouldn't want to. And that's a factor too. Worse yet, I could stream soloing an AUG healer to 50. Maybe not. I did that on live. When we pause, I need to do my own buffs again. We are sadly moving, but moving at troll speed. I completely lost my train of thought. No idea what I was going to say. No. Wow, maybe I needed calf whiskey. There, that's a new product to make. Caffeinated booze. Probably exists already. Warrior, Berserker, Rune Master, Berserker, Scald, Thane, Healer, and Shaman. Yeah. Well, they're not a sup, Rooney. Recaf. Stop for a second, Kaskunk. Be indecisive for just a second. Oh, no, it's time to do things. Now, buff. There. I've learned that much. I wish Thanes could climb the walls. Oop, somebody's organized. I guess better to jump on the ram, isn't it? Have I spent any of my RA points? I have, yeah. We're not actually moving, so train should probably stay up. I have 10 that I could spend right now. I figured it didn't really make that much of a difference. So I've got some levels of Ogdex, some levels of debt, and nothing else. I suppose I could buy some Static Tempest. Or IP, or Mastery of the Art, or Master of the Art's not going to get me much, is it? Oh, it is. No, it goes up. So I could get a 7% improvement in damage. That's not that big. Oh no, I haven't really thought it out. MOA 3? That's cast speed. Okay, sure. Oh, that's cast speed, not damage. Okay, right. There, that gives me 6 points left. Oh, we're busy. Okay, next time I'm standing still, I'll do that. And I could probably do it right now, but... Those options that I had originally, when I have full buffs anyway, give me fantastic casting speed, I gotta say. I mean, the effectiveness of Thane is really the ability to interrupt an AoE and, you know, screw up the healer's fantastic area mez. Those are the main features of the class, really, and the fact that if you get whacked on, you have okay armor and a shield and can whack back to a certain degree, but I have to admit, now that I'm here in Midgard again, I'm tempted to roll up a warrior again and be on the #1 damage table. I won't do it anytime soon because it would be expensive to template another character, and I'm not going to do that. But it is tempting. I do prefer melee over casters. Let me out the door. I know I do. I should roll up a caster somewhere, probably on the Hib side, because, you know, they're better. I have a 50 warrior on live. I haven't played him in 15 years, but I have a kobold warrior that was master of parry 6, master of blocking 6, and high spec and everything for shield, and he was pretty good at holding aggro and everything. Look, the Hibs have delivered. I'll work my way up to following Kaskunk eventually. How do I tell a mid TWF from a non-mid one? It's blue. Oh, okay. Live and learn. Today I learned. Hey, I'm 3L1. And 33% of the way to 3L2. Which will make very little difference come Sunday or whenever when they reset this. Probably Sunday, right? Okay, we own this puppy. I didn't realize those were color-coded. There you go. Of course, I don't have any characters that have Tanglewood on them, or whatever it's called. Hey, why are we not chasing? SOS is down. Okay. Okay, cool. I also lost my... group there. Yeah. Hello, I see a few people out there I haven't seen in a while, and a few people I might not have seen at all. I'm not sure. Ah, well. I'm not up enough to figure out what exactly we're doing here. We are basically just a group. I don't think there's... There is another group out here, but I don't think there's more than a group of us here. Maybe there is. I'm not going to count. Anyway, it continues. If I made 5L1, that's cool. That's very cool. I'm not likely to do this again before the event ends. I'm trying to do... Oh, there is another group here. Okay. I'm trying to do a bunch of things at once. So... I don't know if there'll be another attempt at adding to this at all, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it was going to end on Sunday morning. If it ends Monday, then yeah, Sunday stream too. Sure. Maybe I can make 5L2. Probably not, but you know. The big thing for me is it doesn't actually make any difference to me. Oh, I got more people. Hello, folks. I'm not high realm rank, so and the realm points that I had spent on realm abilities, almost all of them were passives. So all it means is I don't have passives that were affecting me before, but I didn't see them, right? Except my casting speed was jacked through the roof. That was awesome. Yes, I am, and I appreciate that. I need that. So this is fine. I can learn from I've been in several groups now as this guy, where the person leading the group was also the person leading the battle group. And so I get to see how they're leading the battle group and what they're doing and try and pick apart what tactics they're employing, which is good, but also cooperating in a group, and I haven't done that in 15 years, right? So, oh! Thank you very much, Scribe Aldous. Greatly appreciated, of course. Time to do that feigning thing. The hammers, the lovely hammers. Oh, fine. I'll hit you with the hammer. That's traditional too. There is a defender inside that tower, apparently, but I don't know if we're taking it or not. Or if we have enough. Or we can get hit with siege weapons. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. I have plenty of sleep. I've got no excuse for having complete brain farts there, but I'm forgetting what I'm going to say. Maybe it's the complexity of being in a group. I don't think so. Seems to be a mix of people wanting to roam and people wanting to take the keep. But there are defenders there. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't care, actually. The new frontier system seems to allow keeps to be taken a lot faster and a lot easier than they used to be in old frontiers, which is probably more engaging for players because you can achieve more. But sprint, but does mean that it's pretty casual to take a tower and see if you can draw people into sieging you, and you know, maybe that's more tactics for people too, I guess. I kind of like the aspect of old frontiers where, I mean, there were no towers, so taking a keep was a big thing. And it took big numbers, too. People are reluctant to leave. Is that because they know the enemy's here? Oh, because we can do stuff about it. Or I can do stuff about it, at any rate. Oh well. Straight into a mez. Nothing within range. I see that that is not blue, so it's not ours. It's funny. I recall reading, this is getting obscure, but I recall reading a description of combat between two sort of Stone Age tribes in New Guinea. And it was that people would line up a certain distance apart, and some people would step forward and throw a spear or whatever and back up and everything else like that. And that was the way battles were. There was like 20 people aside, and they would fight each other until one side had gotten too many people injured, and then they'd retreat. And that's kind of what happens here. You get these standoffs. There is a camera command for a free look like that, so that I can do that. I don't have it set up very well to make it flexible, but yeah. Yeah, really, if I'm in a group like this, I should stick to the leader, and I should be doing this a lot so that I can observe whether or not we're being flanked or anything like that. Okay, yeah, I just don't... Yes, and I use the mouse for panning my view. Well, actually, for turning my character. But there isn't one to do just a 180. No, there isn't. Now, I could set up the middle mouse button so that I could do both at once and turn, but I find my middle mouse button on this mouse actually sucks. Okay, I think that this group is broken up too. The staying power of mid is leaving something to be desired. Oh, I am not part of a group. It is disbanded. Okay, back to the starter town. Teleport. That's what I was going to do, was go to your time long enough to see what my realm rank is at. And now I am 5L1 and 18% of the way to 5L2. I doubt that I can make enough realm points on Sunday unless I play an awfully long time, which is a possibility, to make it to 5L2. So it's not a huge difference. It's probably twice as fast as it would have been before, but maybe not. Some incremental value faster, of course. Now, if what they had done was say, for every level you got that many levels, that would be just absolutely massive. It would probably be unbalancing for the game, actually, and I'm sure they couldn't do it. Because that would mean that somebody who was realm rank 5 and got to realm rank 5 doing this would be realm rank 10, and that would be just massive. But like I said, I don't think they could do that without completely unbalancing the game and pissing a lot of people off. Yeah, I'm not decided yet, but I might try and play really late Sunday morning just to see if I can pick up a few viewers in Europe too. Yeah, there'd be just tons of rank 12s. And to be honest, I mean, while there is a cachet to being at max realm rank, it's only a cachet because people got there properly. They didn't, buy realm points or something like that, or cheese it with an event like I just described. And once you get to realm rank 12, what do? You have no more points to achieve after that, right? Like Mallow switching at realm rank 10. He said, I don't think I'm ever going to make it to 11 because it's as far from 10 to 11 as it was from 1 to 10 or something like that. So he switched, and I can understand that. So no, that would be a terrible idea. I take that back as even a joke. It would ruin everything for people. There'd be so many rank 12s, and that would be it, done. And then anybody else that came along would be totally screwed. So okay, now there was something I was going to do here on the order of paperwork, which was what I have account vault. I have tons of crap in there I need to sell. Don't think I have. No, I got an exerpese stone and that's it. No, so that wasn't it. I have a belt here for some reason. Because I got the good one, I haven't dumped the bad one in here yet. And there was another thing. Right, task completion tokens. I got to find the gambler and go turn them into money. Because they don't do anything else for anybody when you don't have a character that needs them. Okay, 240 gold, but that helps pay for things. There's nothing I can do with all these branches of Hibernia and Soil of Albion and stuff, is there? Can't pass them to anybody else? Can't turn them in for anything? I don't think. Right. You can't not get them, but you can't do much with them. Task credit. Yeah. Okay. Not so valuable then. Okay, I'm up to 291 followers, so I picked somebody up somewhere while I was not streaming. That's cool, because I haven't gotten any today. And I'm about 40 views from 6,000 views on channel, which is amazing. I mean, there's people who have been doing this for 5 years that have just stupid numbers. But that's cool. Okay. Okay, that's a thing they could actually lose, in my opinion. I mean, I know you get experience for it, but they could just adjust the experience rates or something like that. Or combine it into one item that you can also redeem when you get to 50 into task completions or something like that. Because those can at least be passed to some other character if you're leveling an alt up. But I don't know. Now, there was another thing I was going to do. Ugh. Oh, are those part of the stuff for the events? Then they've done something with them. That's fine. I'll keep that in mind the next time we're ready for an event. Yeah. It's not like I'm going to lose them automatically or accidentally or something like that. But yes, I could do that. At least that way I get a feel for when I've gotten more out of this. So we have 13,000 feathers. I can dump the Phoenix Claws in there too. I'm not going to spend them on anything just yet, but if I can put them in there, then I can sell Phoenix Claws too, right? Oh, can I? Okay. Gotcha. I would almost certainly bet it was some old limitation on transfers or something like that you can't transfer more than a certain amount. I wonder if it happens with anything else that we gather like that. Okay, move that down to there. And what do we have here? My Snows of Midgard. Move all that crap out of the way. There, so now all these pouches are free. I'm not picking anything up. Like, not getting any drops anyway, but at least now if I buy a ticket, that'll be in the first slot. Like a boat ticket or whatever. I think that I'm going to call this done. I really appreciate everybody who dropped by. I see at least 2 people out there that I don't think I've seen before. Thank you for dropping by. I'm sorry if you just got here. But there's no group, there's no battle group, and I could find a group, but it would just be a group wandering, and it's not retaking keeps and doing something, to me, more germane to defending the realm and stuff like that. And I do have to get up tomorrow and all that stuff. So thank you very, very much, folks. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, Scribe Aldous, for giving us some subs to people. I hope that everybody here comes back again, and I'll see you on Sunday night. If you like the stream and you haven't hit follow, please hit follow, just so you know, via notification. And I will see you Sunday night. And Sunday night we should probably roll over the 6,000 views mark, and that's pretty cool. So everybody have a good night, and I will give you my end credits, and I will see you Sunday, I hope. Have a good night and good luck out there.